we gotta respect. So read it again, and we're gonna get into the show, and you're gonna get them ready, because right after this, we got something for you. I'll let you know how big Street Smokes is and how big hip-hop is. This is hip-hop, man. You gotta be multifaceted, man. You gotta know how to do, you gotta I said de-haterize yourself, man. You gotta show love, man. De-haterize yourself.
Yeah, my name is Bam Johnson. That's my son, Marco Johnson. Everything you see comes straight from the hood. Come from Baltimore, Washington, D.C. You see what you see with Jackie Chan and all those people who've been in the world. He's a 5-time world champion. I'm a 7-time world champion. Our thing is to take it back to the original form where there was hip-hop, there was kung fu. And in your hood, there was Shaw Brothers. Outside of Shaw Brothers, we was on the corner, we was beatboxing. So everybody say hip-hop needs to be cleaned up. Well, the value's already there. Martial arts bring that. You ain't gotta have no black belt. What martial arts is really about is personal expression. What hip-hop is about is personal expression. Our movement is called the urban spirit movement. It's about bringing the real, bringing it back to the core. Anything on the street from wherever it may be, it gotta be a core value of principles. Be it a hustler, be it a gangster, be it whatever, those same values is what we teach in the martial arts. You know, so we're gonna get Mr. Marco come right back up again, and he's gonna bring it right to you at another level. But you know what? He can get a little bit more prompt if you give him a little bit more hands, like you really appreciate what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be in the hood. Let's go, y'all. Give me something. Can we get a beat? This called Martial Mix. Hip hop and martial arts. Walk the street.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
As you can see, we got the Dawn Divas, of course Mully Man is featured on here, and in the magazine. That's it. Make sure you zoom in. We got the Houston Smash, ATL, BADC, Mully Man again repping from B-More. I'm gonna get the B next. Mully Man again, got the Lil Wayne, T.I., 50 Cent. I'm featured on this one also. Make sure you can zoom in so they can see the league signs. We need y'all to get familiar. And of course, we have the Mully Mania album with the features from Memphis Bleak, Freeway, G2K, Ghostface. They came down and showed much love, you know what I mean? So, big ups to all of them. My CD is off the hook. It's called Believe in Me. This is my second album that I put out, and right now I'm just repping for the women, you know what I mean? Like, we gotta stay strong, positive. I'm just promoting, down here selling out CDs for like $7 to $10. Of course for band, it's only $5. My CD, when you go to the table, I want you to get that for free. You feel me? But anyway, yeah, we just going to bid. We on tour right now. We doing the Noki tour and the Funkmaster Flex tour. So if you look at the MySpace page, you can check our schedule out. Come down and support. If you from B-More, VA, ATL, wherever you from, it don't matter. It's where you at. Come cop our stuff. We'll give you a discount if you broke. We understand the struggle. You feel me? But I'm rapping for the women. He's rapping for everybody. We rapping for, you know what I mean, worldwide. So
we got Melly Man, we got Booyah Team. Melly, talk to me.
You already know, man. We doing big things, man. We out here kicking butt. That's how we do. I'm at the OC Car Show. Funkmaster Flex. I'm performing tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here just representing the team, man. Look at the table. We got some other things wrong. Because I'm still him. They tried to deny me, but I'm still him, man. You can't stop me. You know what I mean? Still moving, man. Out here with my man Bam. You know what I mean? And bam! There it is. You already know, man. In case you ain't catch it, bam! There you go, man. I'm ready to start taking my classes, my personal training right here. We just gonna be kicking butt for the rest of our lives, man. That's how we doing it, man. Just spread that positive energy and keep it percolating, you know what I mean? Out here supporting the family business. That's how we do. We got the family out there. That's why I'm here. Some of you minutes.
make sure the real D's beat down, banging their face, banging their mouth. It's not about point fight, pity patting and stuff. It's about just going in there and just showing what a real fighter is. Not people like expect people going there for a point fight, and when they get hit hard, they want to get mad. It's pretty funny to me.
Champion, but he procrastinate. Absolutely positive, he procrastinate. Whenever he decide that he want to fight, then he gonna take care of his business because he can do that. And I'm the man. I'm absolutely positive the man for the job. I'm the man for the job. I got my own gym. I got everything that you need. It's just that you probably don't want my talent because you don't do it too much. And that's how they do.
So you're a good fighter?
I think he's a good prospect. You can't say a good fighter until he has a tendency to get in there and fight. I think he's a good prospect. I think, without a doubt, with his desire, potentials, and my talents and things I do, I think we can make a hell of a champion. Yeah, I'm talking about like.
You hear him on the radio?
Yeah, you know I'm on the radio though.
Yeah,
I'm doing singing right now.
Okay, but see, all them things sound good, but with the fight game, you can sing all you want, but you can't sing with your hands, sing with your body.
I say the guy who I was just with, Bam, he was a, you know what I'm saying, like a WB world champion, WBC world champion, done been with Don King, but he out here, you know what I'm saying, smoking a little of this, sniffing a little of that. get you caught up. That glamour life get you caught up. That's pretty much where I'm like trying to stay grounded, because I know all that's gonna be out here once I get out there. You know what I'm saying? I see him in good-hearted dudes, but say one thing, but they do another. But I still show them love. But yeah, I mean, the streets can take you one. If you get caught up, if you ain't strong-minded, they can take you one. That's like on a corporate level, like these hoods. I mean, even though it's illegal, it's a business. And you don't have, you know what I'm saying, if you don't have the money, like these fiends out here, if they don't have the money, you already know, you know what I'm saying, somebody gonna be knocking on your door like, where my money at, you know what I'm saying, or even the guy who you reading up with, if your money's short, he gonna be like, dog, you came with me short, you know what I'm saying, what's up with the money, you know what I'm saying, you supposed to, you know what I'm saying, make sure that you have it. If it's $250 for whatever, give me $250, don't give me $200, you know what I'm saying, because I'm gonna be looking at you, and it might be short money, but it's business, and they don't take business lightly, especially in the streets. Industry might get away with it, but in the streets and business ain't taken lightly. You get dealt with quick.
Right here with the martial arts cats band representing hip-hop, martial arts together as self-meditation, hip-hop self-meditation, Dub Magazine. Yo, we're creating a hobby for all you young cats who want to, make something better of yourself, have an image. You guys have an image, we all have an image, and that's how we stay together, yo. We click it. And you know what? For the future, you kids are the future, y'all. So let's go ahead and make it a better world for all of us.
In the building, OC Car Show. It's going down June 24th, Atlantic City Convention Center. Dub Magazine in the house.
Bad example is not respectful and doesn't demonstrate discipline. I'm gonna have to do this 100 times. And then if you do something that's out of character, you're gonna have to do it 100 times. What you think? That's a good. All right? Hello, stop! And if we can't work as team, which is one voice at one time, then you're gonna have to, everybody's gonna have to do this 100 times. Okay? All right, quiet! Everybody say one voice, one time. All right, so when I say stand up, everybody gonna say sir. As one team, up! And say sir! That's it!
Isam, say open, knowledge, unity, open, respect. Ibe, say thank you. That's a 3-year-old. If he's not focused and disciplined, then it's a poor excuse.
Link together. It's a team. All right, we're going to try to sit down, then we're going to stand up. How you feel?
Josh LaPointe. I'm Director of Marketing for Castle Mountain Music. Basically, Castle Mountain Music is a blend of East and West. It's taking the most quintessential and simple of Eastern doctrine, which is chi, and then it's taking the quintessential Western instrument, which is the piano, and blending the two. And what it does is it makes the Eastern doctrine of internalization more palatable to the public. The piano is very percussive. That wavelength is very similar to the Qigong energy. There's a lot of people in the world who are trying to focus you on, praying to this person or eating this product or doing this. And what this product does, or what any music can really do for you, is it quiets down the outside world and turns up your internal voice on your soul and allows you to heal yourself. Because in truth, we have within ourselves the ability to be able to heal ourselves, be able to overcome adversities and things that happen in our life. We just need to turn down the environment. Sometimes things seem very loud and very negative, but in truth, if we sit and we can focus, we can see ways around it. Our inner subconscious will offer us different pathways. I like to think of it as walking down a forest path, and then the path splits into three ways. By turning down that outside voice, it narrows back into that single path. I think there's a lot of truth to that. Like a lot of the hip hop community is plagued by a lot of negativity about some of the context of that hip hop. But in all truth, you hear what you want to hear. And your body will take that into. My message for the kids would be: don't necessarily focus on the images that you're bombarded with. Focus on the music. Like one of the things that I love that's spawning out of the hip hop community is the quest for knowledge. Like true hip hop and true sort of the beginnings of hip hop. Were spawned out of people sitting on a street corner rapping about adversity. Now it's diamonds and money and stuff like that. But I feel like it's almost toppled now, and I feel that people are starting to see that, and there's going to be a return to that sort of thing. And it's exactly what we're talking about here. It's turning down that outside volume, all those extraneous things that don't mean anything, and listening to ourselves. People like you that have a very powerful message. Keep that message. Your body's a temple. It is well regulated. Every one of us is a very strong being. Just focus on that and be the person you were meant to be.
Book him.
Yes, Inspector.
want you to answer the question for me. How does hip hop and martial arts blend as one?
Well, I tell you, they're both amazing sports that you can do. If you can hip hop really good, it just totally impresses everyone. If you can do martial arts good. So if you put those two together, man, you know, you got it. I'm sorry.
And you're a great one, right?
My name's Don Whitmire. I'm executive owner of Rides Magazine. I do all the demo cars, promotional cars, Rides Magazine, all this show is serious. This magazine just shows people who are really doing it. Celebrities, people in business who are really ambitious and really they love cars. They're not doing anything wrong. Get the right to get them. It's all legitimate people doing the right thing, working hard, and getting paid hard. So that's what happens. You get a magazine like this. Demo on this car, 89, like Buick. Love it. But friends are coming back from the bar, so it should be pretty good.
What's your movements about, man? What's that website? What you got going on? Come on.
Movement's getting gnarly. It's tight. We're holding it down for Baltimore. That's where we're all from. And I don't know, man. Skateboarding, having fun. That's what it's all about.
How important is this to you to tell your story in life?
Just having fun, man. Pretty important, I guess.
Everybody's got something they like to do, you know. It's just, stumps to all of us, you know. We like doing it. Not everybody does the same thing, you know. Everybody's got a different thing they like to do, you know. Keeps you out of trouble, stuff like that. Yeah, it's like people like to express themselves, like you said, you know. That's how they express themselves. Getting early.
So it's nothing new. The bottom line is that now they have to literally recognize the simple fact that it's part of one culture of taking all your enthusiasm and passion and desire and expressing it with physical movement, you know? So way before the Wu-Tang Clan, way before even movies that I was in called The Last Dragon, hip-hop and martial arts were one and the same or together because martial artists loved hip-hop because we grew up in the culture and the hip-hoppers, MCs, also love it. That's true. This thing that you're doing is long overdue, but the bottom line is that it's the truth. Hip-hop, martial arts, one and the same. Otherwise, why would they call themselves masters? A grandmaster. No reason for that. You know, Wu-Tang Clan. They came out, they did their thing, but you had a lot of people before that was the UTFO, the DJ, you know, was dressed like a ninja. I mean, it had so many groups.
is Shannon Lee, Bruce Lee's daughter, wonderful daughter. You all know about my life. You know if it wasn't for Bruce Lee's example, I would not be the person I am today. And it is such an honor to be right here. How does she feel as though her dad has influenced so many people in the music industry? Have you had a chance to talk to anyone that tells you that your dad has set an incredible example for them and inspired them to tap into music, dance?
Yeah. You know, I haven't talked to that many people who are in the music industry themselves, but I know that he's been a huge influence, and I think it's amazing and terrific. And I've even read online where, you know, he influenced a lot of dance moves and break dance moves and stuff like that, which I think is great. You know, the thing about my dad was he was a dancer. You know, he was the cha-cha champion of Hong Kong. And I think what made him so amazing to watch on screen is that he had that fluid, graceful, you know, movement and capability that he could bring to the martial arts. So he was so fluid and so graceful, and it was like a dance when you watched him, you know. But then he was also incredibly powerful, and he had so much charisma. And I think that, you know, it's a natural fit to bring it to dance and music. And I just think it's terrific that so many people, you know, I just feel so honored and I feel so blessed. And, you know, I think that my dad is a hero to a lot of people because, you know, he arrived in America with $100 in his pocket. He, you know, got his GED. He went to college. He opened his own businesses. He became this amazing superstar, and he did it all just by perseverance and believing in himself and knowing that and sticking true to what was inside of him. And so I think it's an amazing example for people to know that with hard work and with a true passion.
See this number right, see this fellow that stripes. And I feel like a fan, a rebel for life. Money in my pocket, but I still ain't tight. Riding in the cover, still a pole, ain't tight. I'm doing great, that's the way I feel. I holler, this is the way I feel. But it was selfish everywhere. I feel my money ain't always full. The work hard, that's the way I feel. I feel like this is the way I feel. But it was selfish everywhere. I feel my money ain't always full. The work hard, that's the way I feel. I feel like this is the way I feel. This is the fullest gift, bro. That's my life. I'ma break it down like this here. This is the way I feel. But we're selfish everywhere. I feel my money ain't always full. The work hard is the way I feel. I feel like this is the way I live. But we're selfish everywhere. I feel my money ain't always full. The work hard is is the way I feel like this is the way I live. But this is the way I live.
Down here, man, the CDs are going, man, the people are going crazy, man. I'm loving it. You got the women, you got the cars, you got the excitement, you got everything you need. I'm down here with my man Wookie, my man Willie Van right here, one of the greatest martial artists in the world right now. And we just getting it in, man. If you ain't down here, this is the place. If it's hood there, I'm good there, so get down here. My sister Nick Styles in the building, Hollywood Blacks in the building, Lady D's in the building, DJ Amaze in the building, Wookie's in the building, OC 104 is in the building. So get down here if you ain't down here.
You won't even try. You finished painting the picture even before I started. You set out my footsteps and formatted my destiny long before, never really giving me the opportunity. You don't feel my composed pain. You don't see the tears that I cry. It's so hard for you to let go and allow me to grow. I walked your footsteps, hiding in the shadow, cause that's all I knew. I didn't know me. All I knew was how to be you, but now I'm more conscious, more aware of truth, channeling more into self. Life is just now starting to make a little sense to me because I'm peeling away the pre-established image of the shy, timid little girl who doesn't want to disappoint family, so she accommodates their feelings since it's more convenient. But I've learned that the people who know you the least are those closest to you because they think they figured you out even before you figured yourself out. Yeah, I can only imagine how shaken your soul must be, but you must trust that I won't neglect my spirituality. I know my foundation. Let me grow. Trust me. Respect the fact that I have an unquenchable thirst for knowledge, and I respect the fact that you find satisfaction in the basic information passed on to you. Respect the fact that I find no satisfaction or contentment standing still in status, and that I am willing to venture out beyond the teacher's thumb, and I respect the fact that you're satisfied with the comfort of your zone, yeah.
I think the combination of martial arts and hip hop, it's sort of they work together because they both have they got flavor to it. They both come from sort of a traditional background. They took on an own life of itself. They actually step out of the ordinary, and so it's a little bit different, man. It's always fresh. It's always changing. A lot of people get to express themselves by what they do. So the two merging together. Ernie Reyes World Martial Arts Action Team. I've been martial arts for 20 years. See, to me, the common denominator in martial arts and hip-hop is the soul. See what I'm saying? And in martial arts, at the highest level, you got the expression of the individual's soul and their self and their spirit. And they're also emotionally connected to a movement, to the physical movement. And through the physical movement, it's an expression and manifestation of who you really are, which is a spiritual being. And through martial arts, you have the opportunity to express all of that. And that's what Bruce Lee was talking about back in the day. The thing about hip-hop is basically the same thing. You have people emotionally connected to what it is that they're saying, to their sense of truth and their perception, and they're expressing that spiritually through their soul, whatever it is that they got to get off their chest or express. And so to me, hip-hop and martial arts are very much the same thing, and they go very much together, because at the core truth of what it's really all about, it's about expressing through emotion who it is that you are in your soul, in your core truth, in your heart. And that's what martial arts is all about.
Simon, National International Forums Champion, Liu Kang Mortal Kombat Live Tour, and Kid Carmichael and WMAC Masters. Just here representing Junri Institute and Charlie Lee at the World Series of Martial Arts. Hope you guys have a nice show, enjoy the footage, and give much love to the band. Tonight we're going to do a little bit of performance integration of martial ballet, the next level evolution of where Junri and his philosophy has taken it. We're going to take it into the modern day and age in hip-hop, and what we're going to do is we're going to remix it. We're going to show a little bit of the rebirth of Carmichael Simon and the introduction of Housing Authority and/or Living Legends. So we're gonna bring it on to the modern age and incorporate the hip hop into the martial arts.
I know, Mike. You've been. I tried to get a hold of you. What happened to you? Hip hop, martial arts has the same drive that each other has strived for from the very beginning of hip hop, from the very beginning of martial arts in America. In the 60s and 70s, it was small, slow. People didn't understand it. It was karate chop. It was Dick Tracy and Jiu-Jitsu. Hip-hop, same thing. It started to get to the gangster stuff. People didn't understand it. It's a way of communicating. And hip-hop has come a long way because the communication you have there is the kind of communication that's poetic. Martial arts is the same thing, poetic. It's poetic with your body, poetic with your mind. Hip-hop's the same thing. And I think both of them had the same roots as time went on to try to have other people, the outside people that don't have any idea how that works and what the message is physically and mentally. I don't think they understood that at all. And both of them have that same destiny in the future. I think both of them are growing rapidly. Both of them are understood a lot more by the general public. The youth of America is starting to listen to hip-hop in a different light. They're starting to understand what it really means. It's no different than educating in a certain way, shape, or form that you're used to educating when they go to school. Hip-hop educates you in a different form.
Shamrock, okay? If you really are into UFC fighting, you into any of those realistic fighting things, this is the great one right here. This is the one that you need to go home, go to Blockbusters, go to Hollywood, go to any video store around in your area. If you see a DVD and it ain't got him on it, it's not real UFC fighting. This is the best. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
All right, our interview is going to start off with, how is it that when you're preparing for a UFC fight, what type of music do you listen to get yourself in the zone and prepared, geared for what you get ready to do?
I listen to quite a bit of music, but I like the pretty gnarly, pretty hard-beating rap and hip hop when I go to train. For my cardiovascular training, I like it fast with a good beat, and then for my sparring and stuff, I like it a little bit slower but with a good beat. Because I punch and move at the beat of the music, so for me it's very rhythmic and it's very natural when the beat comes on the move.
Yes,
it's like you do dancing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just think it helps me relax and focus better. Because what the music does is it allows my subconscious mind to kind of chill. And it allows my subconscious mind to sort of take more control of what's going on by way of my body. Because I just hear the music, and then the music moves, or helps me move, or helps me guide myself. But each round, if the song changes, then so does the tempo, and so does the beat at which I'm moving my body.
I think that I am the baddest man on the planet. Ho, 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 Black Giant. So we work out the Body Shop Fitness. Come holler at us. Come holler at us. Y'all like training? Come holler at us. I'm good. I'm glad to tell y'all kids, man. Y'all destroying yourselves if you're doing stuff like that. You ain't got no insurance. Folks ain't doing blood work. You can cut the guy bleeding. And y'all catch AIDS, hepatitis. Then you'll never be able to fight in a real fight. Man, get out there and go to a gym, train hard, stay away from drugs, because drugs go mess you up. So you go to the big show, so you can fight in front of hundreds of millions of people, and you can make that money, ching ching, and you get you a fake grill like the fake grill I got in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? One day I have a real grill. You know, one day you may have a real grill. RampageMMA.com. Go on there, keep in touch with me. But look here, if y'all need to call me, y'all can hit me up on my fan phone, 949-836-1883. If I ain't busy, I'll be picking it up.
What's up with the hip hop and the martial arts, Mike?
I think that you put perfectly the ingredients of both, phenomenal. Direction, great. The direction you need to go to help these kids today. And that's the one thing, you guys need to come to Miami. That's what you need to do.
The only thing that was missing there was my rhythm. That's the only thing. It was beautiful. Beautiful show, and I want to see you guys keep it on with that beauty. Did you like the show?
I loved it.